S1 drills. One of them I already shared with you, and that's the Tug of War, where you grab onto the barrel of the bat, have your player hold on to the handle, and you play Tug of War with them. And what will happen as you play with them is their hands will wiggle, and the barrel will get out into their fingers, which is right where you want it to be. You can also have them check their fingers, but I think a better idea is to just get a feel for where that bat is most strong in your fingers, and that Tug of War drill is a great way to do it. A good drill to do for training hip and knee bend is to just have them sit and stand. So if you're here, standing straight up and down, first thing you're going to do is those hips are going to drop, and you're going to sit onto the chair. And as you stand up, you're going to come here. So it's like a little bit of a sit. Knees will bend, and your butt will go back, hips will slide back just a little bit too. One of the best ways I've found to work through S1 and to teach a proper stance is called the in and out drill. And this has a little bit of a, I don't know, like a, it's very repetitive, but it should only take one time to make it work. If your player is patient enough to see this through, I would challenge you to do this. And I guess the number can vary. The number that I choose is 100. So what I do is have players step in to the batter's box, and I have them get in the correct stance. If they do it correctly, I say yes. They step out, I make a tally mark. If I say no, I first give them the opportunity to tell me what they feel like they may have not done correctly. And if they need a little guidance, I'll either point to an area or give them some verbal feedback. And then they'll step in again and get set. And I'll say yes. If I do, I'll make another tally. Or I'll say no, and I'll repeat the process until they've completed 100 correct in and outs. As S1 comes before S2, S3, or S4, it is absolutely vital that they understand what it feels like to get in to a proper stance consistently, almost without thinking about it. Because their focus is clearly elsewhere when they step into the batter's box. So there's 3 drills you can do under S1. 1, Tug of War. Grip is extremely important. It's where I see it's the thing that I see negatively affect S2, 3, and 4 the most, is the connection to the bat or the grip. The second one is pretty simple. You should only have to teach it once, and that's just a sit stand to teach a proper bend and a proper the strongest position you can get into when you're going to hit. And the third one takes a little time, but it works. So get in the box correctly and get out of the box. And you know, depending on your player, you can be more a perfectionist than not. And as they progress through this drill, I would challenge you to expect even a little bit more out of them as far as perfection goes. And really, the first 25 to 40 reps are what take the most time, because they don't quite know what it feels like, and they don't quite know if you're serious about going all the way to 100. So set that standard early. Be really picky early, and they'll get it. But there's some S1 drills you can do, and I know they're effective.